Welcome to Leadership from the Lenses of the Bible. On Sundays, we get to review all that we've discussed in the course of the week in the light of scriptures. Talking about education this last week established for us that life is a school and God is the teacher we often or sometimes overlook. What really then does God expect of the student? He wants you to embrace diligence in education. As a student, you are in a season of growth, learning and preparation. The Bible speaks clearly about the value of wisdom and knowledge, not just as academic pursuits, but as spiritual disciplines. Proverbs 1 verse 7, it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." This verse teaches that true knowledge begins with reverence for God. When you approach your studies with this mindset, learning becomes more than a task. It becomes an act of worship. Key things you must know as a student. 1. Seek knowledge actively. Proverbs 18 verse 15 says that the heart of the discerning acquires knowledge and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. This means that learning isn't passive. Wise students are intentional. They listen, ask questions, and pursue understanding. As a student, you're called to develop a heart that's open to learning and a mind that is eager to grow. 2. Education is part of your spiritual growth. You find that in Romans 12 and verse 2, it connects learning to spiritual transformation. It says that, "Do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Your education isn't just about grades. It's about renewing your mind so that you can grow in discernment and in character. Colossians 3:23-24 adds, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord." This means that your diligence in school is not just for your teachers, parents, or future career. It's ultimately for God. Studying with excellence honors Him. 3. Learning is a lifelong journey. Proverbs 2:6 tells us, "For the Lord gives wisdom. From His mouth comes knowledge and understanding." As you study, remember that God is the source of all true wisdom. You never stop learning. Not in school, not in life, and not in your walk with Him. 2 Timothy 2:15 encourages this mindset. Do your best to present yourselves to God as one approved, a worker who does not need to be ashamed and who correctly handles the word of truth. This calls you to be diligent, not just in Bible study, but in all areas of your education. When you study well, you prepare yourself to handle truth wisely and live responsibly. In conclusion, your education is a gift and a responsibility. The Bible makes it clear. Diligence, discipline, and a heart for wisdom are not just academic values, they are also spiritual ones. So approach your studies with purpose, seek knowledge, grow in wisdom, and remember that every assignment, every test, and every class is an opportunity to glorify God through your effort. Work hard, stay faithful, learn with intention, and let your education be a reflection of your devotion to God. Remember, leadership is responsibility, and it is for everyone because everyone is responsible.